All right, this video is over solving rational equations. So there's two different methods that you can do with this. The first method is by solving a proportion where you just cross multiply, which we've talked about in the past. And the other method is using a least common denominator and then solving from there. Okay, so on number one, this one, you can really just do cross multiplication right here. So you have 7 times x, which is 7x, and then 4 times x minus 6, which is 4x minus 24. Okay, and then you just solve the equation from there. So subtract 4x over, you have 3x equals negative 24. Divide by 3, and x equals negative 8. Okay, so number two, same thing. So just cross multiplication here. So we have 3 times 2a plus 1, which is 6a plus 3. And then 7 times a minus 8, which is 7a minus 56. Okay, and then solve from there. So you can subtract 7a over. We have negative a. Subtract 3 the other way. We have negative 59. Divide by negative 1. And a equals a positive 59. Okay, on number 3, so we have r times r is r squared. And then 4 times r minus 1 is 4r minus 4. Okay, so on this one, because we have an r squared here, we're going to have to move everything to one side and then factor it to be able to solve. So we're going to move both of these over. So we have r squared minus 4r plus 4 equals 0. And then we're going to factor that. So what numbers multiply to give you 4 and add to give you negative 4 is going to be negative 2 and negative 2. So we have r minus 2 and r minus 2. Okay, then you're just going to solve each of these by setting them equal to 0. So r minus 2 equals 0, r minus 2 equals 0. So you're just going to add 2 over, and so we have r equals 2. It's going to be the answer. Number 4. Okay, so because we have binomials in both of those, you just want to basically FOIL them. So you have m times m is m squared. M times negative 2 is negative 2m. 3 times m is 3m. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. And then on the other side, you have 3 times 8 is 24. Okay, so then we want to combine like terms here. So we have m squared. We have negative 2m and 3m as a positive m. And then you still have that negative 6. Now, because we have an m squared here, we're going to have to factor. So that 24, let's go ahead and subtract it over. So you have negative 6 and negative 24, which gives you negative 30. And then you want to factor. So what multiplies to give you negative 30 and adds to give you a positive 1 is going to be 6 and negative 5. So you have m plus 6 and m minus 5. Set them both equal to 0 and solve. So it gives us m equals a negative 6 and m equals a positive 5. So our solution set is negative 6 and 5. Okay, on number 5, so we have y times y is y squared. Y times 5 is 5y. On the other side, we have 3 times y is 3y. 3 times 8 is 24. Okay, let's go ahead and move all of this to the same side. So we have y squared, subtract 3y over, that gives us 2y. Subtract the 24 over, we have negative 24. And then factor, so what multiplies to give you negative 24 and adds to give you a positive 2 is going to be 6 and negative 4. So we have y plus 6, y minus 4. Set them equal to 0 and solve. So we have y equals a negative 6 and y equals a positive 4. So we have a solution set of negative 6 and positive 4. Okay, on number 6, so you have 2x times x is 2x squared. 2x times 4 is 8x. Negative 3 times x is negative 3x. Negative 3 times 4 is negative 12. The other side, you have 2 times 3 is 6. Okay, so let's move everything over to the same side and combine like terms. So that gives us 2x squared. 8x and negative 3x is a positive 5x. Negative 12 and negative 6 is negative 18. Okay, so from there, can we take out a greatest common factor of 2 out of that? No, because there's a 5 there. So we're going to have to do the slip and slide method to solve this. So take the 2 and slip it down here to the end. So it gives us x squared plus 5x, and then 2 times negative 18 is negative 36. So then what multiplies to give you negative 36 and adds to give you 5? Let's see, that's going to be 9 and a negative 4. So we have x plus 9 and x minus 4. Okay, so then from there, because they multiplied times 2 here we have to divide by 2. 9 over 2 doesn't simplify, and we don't want a fraction, so take the 2 and slide it up in front of the x. So it gives us 2x plus 9. The other one, 4 over 2, divides to 2, so we have x minus 2. Okay, then set both of those factors equal to 0 and solve. So we have 2x plus 9 equals 0, which is going to give you negative 9 over 2. And then x minus 2 equals 0, which is going to give you a positive 2. So our solution set is negative 9 over 2 and a positive 2. All right, let's flip over to the other side. Okay,